Szevasztok, srácok.
Hello.
Oh, okay. So it seems like we are live.
Yeah.
Cool. So, hi everyone. This is not going to be the usual live stream. We are, as you can see, we're taking it kind of pretty casual because we will have to run around and do all the work, but we really wanted to be with you guys in the last 60 minutes of the pre-sale. I don't know what the time is. Actually, it's only going to be the last 52 minutes of the pre-sale. Let's see some info. We're right at 1.25 million Matic, which is at current 1.6 price. It's a little bit more than $2 million, which is
So what I'm gonna do is I'm
insane.
gonna update the whiteboard here behind me. Every time we have a new number.
Yep, it's 1251. 1251. The real question is actually if we're gonna reach that soft cap or not. And to be honest, that is crazy shit because under these market circumstances, reaching more than $2 million in an IDO that we just started on our own brand new launchpad, I think that is something that we can be proud of, and the community can be proud of too.
First token sale on the launchpad.
Yeah, this will be a without agenda.
Yeah, we are gonna freestyle the whole
Yep.
thing. Everybody's running around, and I'm thinking that if any of us needs to just run around, we'll just pull someone in from the team so you can get familiar with more of the faces here.
Actually,
Let's show
let
them
me
around,
see.
yeah.
It's showing around. Okay, so this is our office here. One of the offices. All right. There the guy. Hey guys, say hi to the live stream. All right. Cool. Actually, I may take you around to the other office. Oh, look, he's just eating. We didn't really have lunch because we were just running around the whole place. I'm gonna take you guys to the other office too. Here are the guys with the token lunch. Ben, he's our market maker. Attila, he's our CTO. And then tell me, guys, if the Wi-Fi is over and the stream is down, okay? I'm gonna take you guys to the other part. Fruji, our PR. Hi. Hey there. Okay. Also here. Say hi to the guys. They are the Scrum Master team here. We have a large meeting room over here. And then I'm going to take you guys here into the background of this part. Actually, this is the IT. I know it doesn't seem pretty motivating right now, but half of the team got some kind of COVID connection. So they are working from home office. And then we also have like kind of a little bit of a studio here. And then, this is the office where we work around 30 or 40 people. Altogether, we are around 65 or 70. I don't know. We're kind of hiring like 3 to 5 people a week. So it's insane. And we also rented a new office space, 1,000 square meters, and we're just doing the constructions there. So we expect to have around 130, 150 employees around August. Those are the numbers and the plans.
Gabor,
I hope the Wi-Fi didn't go away.
No, it's fine. Have you introduced the people on our call yet?
Because no. Okay, I'll give that to you, and I'm gonna eat my lunch.
So first, let's do a sound check before I promise anything. Guys, you who are with us through, what is it, Zoom, Google Meet? It's Google Meet. Let's try and introduce yourself and see if the people following the live stream can hear you.
Who's gonna start? Hi. You hear me?
I think it's just the two of us now.
It's the two of us.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's not really much introducing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but hi guys. I'm Gabor from Budapest.
He's another
Hungary,
Gabor
so-
with the same name as I am,
Yeah,
but
with
he's
the
another
same-
guy.
Yeah, so
Don't miss us up.
yeah,
Whatever.
it's a different Gabor. So really happy to be here with you guys, and congratulations what you have done so far. So keep up the good work. We are counting on you. But this will be, I think, a really amazing project. So
Awesome.
I think
So
that's right.
people started reporting that they can hear you well, which means that the tech is working, which is
Okay, cool.
awesome news. So
Compared to putting this together after we started the live stream.
yeah. Okay. So now we're basically just switching places. So Gabor is now having his lunch. Okay. So I think what we should do while we're waiting. So we have less than 47 minutes left.
Yep.
Which is crazy. We're within the last 50 minutes. So Gabor, do you want to talk a bit about your experience? Not you, don't worry.
Oh, the other Gabor. Okay.
The other Gabor.
I'm gonna get myself.
No. Just talk a bit about your experience with Next Earth. What are the things that really caught your eye? What are the things that make you excited or not?
Mhm.
I can't say.
Okay.
So let us tell your story to the community.
Yeah. So I found Next Earth via a friend introduced me to Next Earth, I think in late November.
Mhm.
So I joined Next Earth late November. And yeah, it really caught my eye because there are not so many metaverse projects, or the existing ones are already, it's like impossible to get in. But this one it seems nice. It was a really good concept as well. And basically, if when you started the information to give us, it was only the tip of the iceberg. So we saw maybe like 2 or 3% or 5% from the whole project now. Yeah, so I think it's really more to come, and it's a really good time to be here and invest in Next Earth. And I think there will be a lot of opportunities for more people as well.
Okay, so what was the first piece of land that you bought?
I think one of my hometown, maybe my home address, and also a part next to Balaton, which is a famous lake and famous party place where I'm from.
I think a lot of people have done that. Like, just the first piece of land that they buy is just somewhere around their hometown. I know that the first piece of land I bought was my childhood home.
I honestly don't know if I've bought my own house or not, but I'm sure if I didn't, somebody already bought it.
Have you seen the land art of you, Gabor? Also, they're pretty creative.
Yes, and I know that one is coming up for David.
Yeah, and I'm
Wow.
actually talking to the guy that's creating these land arts because I want my dogs to become land arts too. So
Cool.
I think that would be great. Okay, so what are your expectations? Like, we're going to stop the pre-sale and launch the token within 44 minutes. What are your expectations? What's going to happen next? What do you think? What do you want to see?
You mean with the token or with the
token
project?
And with the project? And like, where do you, like, as a landowner on Next Earth, where do you want the whole thing going?
Okay,
what would make you happy?
What would make you happy?
That's the most important question.
And also, people, please also write your answers to this question to the comments, so we can reflect on that.
Oh, we have the chat going on. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm going to read some while Gabor is answering your question.
Yeah. So I think if you can manage that, to put a real metaverse around it, maybe, so a 3D concept, or using avatars, or communicate with other community members, like if somebody has a hotel or a shopping mall and I want to buy something, I can go inside, or so exchange maybe, and like a virtual business machine to be an entrepreneur on Next Earth, for example. That would be cool. But also from the token, I think it's for 2 or 3x now, maybe from the start, and then limit is the moon. So yeah, exactly, so that's my short expectations. But I can mention the whole tokenomics, staking, yield farming, and stuff like that. So, but it's way early. I think we're so.
Yeah. Thank you. There was one person sending a bit of an idea that was really caught my eye, which is what I like to see is being able to talk to my neighbor in next Earth.
That's kind of integrating, like going towards more of a social network type of communication.
Exactly. And this is pretty much in line.
Could be in the line, not pretty much.
No. What I wanted to say is that it's pretty much in line with the way I always keep talking about the metaverse, which is it's basically a culmination of 3 industries. Like you have gaming, you have finance, and we all understand it. But then the third is social media. That's why you can see, like, that's why Fortnite, Microsoft becoming metaverses, Facebook becoming metaverses. Obviously, we have a very specific angle on that, but I can see how social media will be just completely outdated once the metaverse is in full speed.
Yes, we're always talking about how interactive the metaverse should be. I mean, the basis of interaction is communication. So,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's only the starting line that will probably be integrated into the platform at one time, or brought in with an already existing solution that can be integrated into the platform. And this is why the whole thing is amazing, because we can do basically anything that we want to do, because it's just the surface of the planet. So we can kind of copy and digitalize everything that is happening on the real planet, but because it's digital, we can basically get above the physical rules and digitally scale it to infinity, and add gamification, add obviously the smart contract system behind it, so it can be more fair. Anything can be accomplished into it, and that is something that a little bit frightens me, but also gives me a whole bunch of joy feeling and a very positive future vision, because I see that I'm surrounded by crazy people already, and every day that passes and the news are going out regarding next Earth, I see that crazy crypto guys are contacting us, and I see limitless opportunities in the future.
Oh, absolutely. But I'm not gonna go into that rabbit hole because we've all seen what happened yesterday when I started talking about those opportunities.
But I've seen the memes. We will have to be careful with what we are doing, because we're gonna be extracted totally. Okay, new numbers coming in.
It's got an update. It's can you show it to me again? Okay, 1, 2, 5, 8,000.
So what we're actually just going around the office. What you have to know, guys, that we have inside lawyer division. We have drilling above our head. So somebody from the office could take care of that, because that's the second time today, and I'm not really sure I want to go up there personally. Okay, probably they are renovating the office above our head, but I don't really understand why they have to drill while we are working. Cool. But regarding, we have lawyer division inside, we have sales and marketing, we have business development, we have a whole bunch of IT. Obviously, we're not just working with the core team, but the core team itself is connected with outside partners who are professionals in their own territories. We also have some art and creative division. We also have a Scrum Master network. You've seen on the other office, they were sitting there, but we are like, basically nobody has their fixed place. We're just, whoever wants to work with that somebody or has the meeting is like totally agile and flexible all the way. And the Scrum Master network is basically working with the core company structure in a way like you would imagine as, let's say, Ethereum, like the network one, but the layer one solution is the core team that we are, and Polygon is the layer 2 solution that makes basically Ethereum more usable, more effective, faster, cheaper, etc. And this is what the Scrum Master team is doing, actually, that they are the layer 1 on our team who are responsible for creating the processes with Gantt charts, with different kind of meeting structures, with milestones, reporting system and stuff like that. So they kind of maximize and the efficiency and the output of the core team. And that is why they are here, because we're building something that is not going to be stopping at 40, 60 or 70 employees. We are building something that is going to be 120, 150, 200 this year. Who knows? If you're gonna hear about the details of the future projects, you definitely will imagine that it cannot be completed under 1,000 people. Obviously, our target is not to build a dinosaur, but to kind of build a professional core who can then control and manage probably even a global network. But that's something I'm keeping after the token launch.
And what you're thinking is that, it's, you can talk about 1,000 people, you can talk about 10,000 people, but every decision that we will make in terms of developing this is going to be under the principle of creating a decentralized ecosystem.
Yes, definitely. That's very important.
Because like our goal is not to become Facebook, our goal is to become better.
Yes, definitely better. And this is the typical mistake I think that Facebook is strategically stepping into. But obviously, who am I to tell what Facebook is not doing good in terms of strategy? But in my opinion, what they are doing, everybody must have read the news that they like hire 20,000 IT employees and developers in Europe. That is the typical death of a centralized company, because they will be doing. I mean, you don't need 20,000 IT developers to create the infrastructure of the metaverse. You need these many people, this amazing amount of output, because they want to create their own content. And I think what is very, very important in the decentralized metaverse is to be creating only the platform part and allowing people to create their own content on it. And I think that is very essential on the long term. And that will differentiate decentralized businesses from centralized ones. And that will give a much, much broader and higher level of freedom to the content creators. And this way, anybody will be able to become content creator. But this is only the B2C, so the business to customer part that we give, we create, and we give a platform to the users. But we are also thinking the exact decentralized way with businesses. And I think that is the essential part of strategy. Then we don't want to monetize the so-called low-hanging fruits that are in the business, but we are letting in other companies. We are looking for partners, and this is in line with not wanting to have 1,000 employees, but to have 100 who are very good project managers and who can work in the most effective way possible and arrange the work, the output, the development, and every phase that is in the work, because we need outside companies who will be interested in the success, in the joint success of Next Earth. These companies could be brought in by the Launchpad, financed by the Launchpad, accelerated by the community, and because of the smart contract system, can be integrated into the ecosystem of Next Earth. I think that is the key to the whole thing.
Practically, we're going to be creating sort of a mesh network of intertwined companies that all share the same goal, and this economic structure allows us to build a decentralized ecosystem where we're all marching towards the exact same goal, and not just create, as you Gabor said, just create a dinosaur that's obligated to their shareholders. This strategy allows us to always take the community's priorities first, and basically the sort of greater good, because we're not bound by shareholder expectations.
Definitely. Actually, I'm just reading some of the questions. Difference between soft and hard cap. Right now, I see $2 million in Matic on your wallet. It's soft or hard. Okay, this is something we've talked about plenty of times today.
Yep.
New number.
Yeah.
Balance is up.
1270.
What is in terms of dollar? I don't know how much is the.
We're
Matic.
about we're about $50,000 out
50,
from
50,
reaching
50.
the soft cap.
Yes, $50 needed to reach the soft cap, which is amazing. Looking at a $2.1 million soft cap on our launchpad, on our own brand new launchpad with the very, very first project. That's just insanely crazy. And having the opportunity to have the live stream, and while doing the live stream and being with you guys, looking at the numbers and kind of pushing towards that 2.1 million mark, I really, really, really would like to see that happen. We'll see how much. We have 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, we have 31
you can
minutes.
check the numbers again because it's another 5,000 medics. So we're only $40,000 away now. So honestly, I think this will depend on the medic price at the end of the day, because if it goes down to 1.5, well, I don't really think it. Let's put a chart up there again.
That's the point, right? It's you will have a claiming period from 2 p.m. until the 27th of February.
There, it goes to the upside. This is the 5-minute chart. Let's see the 15-minute chart. Okay, so we have here a good. Oh, at 162, we have kind of a resistance zone. Okay, so we have resistance zone here, which well, who knows if it's gonna go forward or not, but definitely not a negative depressive wave for Matic. In the 1 minute, it's bullish too. So yeah, we'll see what it's gonna do in the upcoming 30 minutes. Obviously, everybody's interested in what it's gonna do afterwards, and definitely what is NXTT gonna do afterwards. And that is also something I wanted to kind of briefly touch on, that you guys who committed and will receive tokens, I think that you are amongst the luckiest ones, because you have the possibility to get these tokens at a price which hopefully we'll never see again. I mean, hopefully. And again, this is something, we're not financial advisors. If we talk about the price or anything, it's never an offer. It's never a
we have ideas, but that's all we do. We share our ideas.
Yeah, share ideas, talk about the stuff, and it's never an offer for you. So buy or not, it's not an advice. It's just brainstorming, right? So even though he's the guy behind the why and where the price should be moving, or I am the guy making the decision so far and the CEO of the company itself, we are just exactly looking at the numbers and thinking about the same way as you do exactly. And what I see is that when a token is launched, obviously we're gonna be putting it in a 0.0015. That's going to be the tier 5 price. That is going to be the Uniswap starting price. So the liquidity will be added to the Uniswap decentralized exchange at that price. And honestly, I mean, we just had a discussion with the market maker. It's expected that people are, looking to be able to FOMO into the token right at the beginning. So as we don't have VCs, we don't have seed investors, we don't expect great selling pressure. It's not like on other IDOs when right away everything is freed up for the advisors and they are looking there like whales and sharks and like, yeah, I'm gonna just sell everything and then take my profit. No, this is totally not about that. Our lawyer said that we can't really talk about the strategy that we are doing with the company tokens, but honestly, what I can tell you is that we're not doing this whole thing to crush the market. So whenever we are selling, it's only to give liquidity and kind of interfere with two big price volatilization, two big price movements, and that is the only time when we're gonna step in, because
Update
now
coming.
update coming.
Yeah.
How much is that? 83.
We're less than $20,000 away from reaching the soft cap, and we have 28 minutes left.
Okay. 28,000 and 28 minutes. Did you just say that? I love
and then
I love magic with numbers. That's my hobby, actually.
Yeah, and then Matic price just starts like going sideways a bit, and then it's now 28. Yeah, $28,000.
Actually, it's just getting a big red candle.
I know. Like 20 seconds ago, we were $20,000 away from reaching soft cap. Now we're $28,000.
Okay, do you want me to kind of stabilize the Matic price now and let's buy some Matic? No.
Push the button, stabilize.
Okay, so what we're talking about?
Okay, so we have a couple of questions.
Okay, let's run through the questions. Choose one or two. We can discuss about that.
Okay, so first of all, people have been asking for the NXTT contract address that have been put in the description of this live video, and also we have put together a full tutorial on how you can add NXTT to your wallet, and I think someone from our team is just going to publish it both on Discord and also here on the YouTube chat as well.
If I have to guess right now, I'm around 80 to 85% sure that we're gonna reach that soft cap if Matic doesn't crash, because I see that commitments are starting to pretty much speed up.
It's 4 minutes.
It's 4 minutes now, so that means that almost 3 minutes. That means that we have around 5 to 6 commitments per minute.
Yeah,
that is pretty nice. And we just had a new 6,186 Matic commitment 47 seconds ago. Now we are at are we gonna erase that whiteboard like every single minute, or wait for like let's say 10,000 Matic or 20,000 Matic, or because another 10,000
just came in. Yeah,
that's 292.
Guys, history is in the making. We're building this thing together,
and Matic is going down, so we're basically racing against the Matic price.
Yeah, we're getting Matic into the contract, but practically we're losing money.
David, I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah, go ahead.
What does the exact Matic price mean at 2 p.m.? So in 20 whatever minutes. What does it mean exactly?
Technically, it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean anything.
And regarding the claiming, when is the Matic price calculated?
When you push the claim button.
When you push the claim button.
If you push the claim button at 2 p.m., you're going to be claiming your NXTT at that price. If you push the claim button tomorrow at 2 p.m., then tomorrow at 2 p.m., whatever the Matic price is, that's going to be your exchange rate. And the same goes until the 27th of February. So whenever you push that big ass claim button, that's when you're going to exchange your Matic to NXTT.
And what if Matic, for instance, goes up to 2.5 by the 27th of February?
Well,
then how does that affect you if you committed but haven't claimed yet?
Well, technically, the NXTT sale price is determined in dollars, which means that if Matic is worth more, then you're eligible to spend more as long as you don't run out of your ticket allocation.
Of the ticket allocation. So basically, the real bottleneck here are two things: the ticket allocation, which is basically determined already for everybody.
Yeah. Well, it will be.
Of course, yeah, in
23
minutes, because it's like the size of the pool is still changing.
Yeah.
Cool. So that is going to be the first determining factor and the bottleneck. And the second one is how many Matic you committed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So that means if you guys want to be maximizing on your gains and on your possible number of NXTT claims in the future, until the moment you claim it, for instance, you don't want to claim it right now because you don't need the medic out right now, and you don't want to trade on the DEX from the medic, but you're fine with sitting on it for a month and just hoping for medic to go up, because obviously everybody is expecting after a red market to have a green market, and that way you can kind of speculate on being able to receive more.
It is possible.
And
it
you
is
also will be able not just to receive more NXTT if your medic goes up,
but you can also get some matic back.
And then you can also be eligible for a larger portion in terms of percentage of the airdrop that is going to happen
if it's going
from
to happen.
The unclaimed
from the unclaimed
medic
tokens.
unclaimed NXTT tokens, right?
Yeah.
So there are basically two reasons to commit as much medic as you want to, and actually three, because it's a flexible thing. You can claim it in 30 minutes, right? So, at this price, the price movement is kind of pretty stable. I'm looking at it for the last, let me tell you, for the last, okay, my internet is just dying at the very moment. Okay, so around the last 1 hour, medic didn't really change more than 2%. So if you think about you claiming medic basically almost automatically in like 30 minutes, then not automatically, sorry, manually, you can claim it in 30 minutes with NXTT. The more you put into later on these two things, if you don't want to claim it and want to leave it and wait medic to rise, or be eligible for a larger portion of the unclaimed NXTTs that are going to be stuck, and I'm pretty sure they are going to be stuck. You're the better guy in that with your math.
So
I don't know how that's going to happen.
I can
But I think we can talk about that and also touch the soft cap part too. But
okay.
I think we're going to be past that soft cap, so I don't really think that's going to be affected. Oh, we need $11,000 more dollars.
Okay, so we basically just need one, maybe right now two people, but anyway. So after we launch the token, you will need to go onto the Launchpad website and push the claim button in order to get your NXTT and also to get any excess matic back. And now there are a few considerations as just Gabor said, but the important thing is it doesn't matter which tier you're in. It doesn't matter if you are in tier 3, 4, and 5, so all of your tokens are completely liquid, or if you have vested tokens, you still need to push the claim button before the 27th of February. Otherwise, your tokens will go into the unclaimed pool and you get your matic back, but then other people will get your NXTT. So make sure that you go and push that claim button. So
we just passed that the 1.3 million mark in matic.
1.3 million in matic.
That's crazy.
And we're $8,100 short. And we have 19 minutes.
Yeah, that's definitely going to come in. If matic price would be 2.5, we would be hitting the hard cap easily.
Or if matic price, yeah.
Oh, well, actually, if matic price would be 2.5, it wouldn't be just the mathematic part. It would be the psychological part. I'm pretty sure seeing these numbers on the red market, on a green market, if this past week wouldn't have been this depressive on the market, I'm pretty sure we would have had like 3 or 5 times kind of over committed.
And this is why the timing, and we told you guys about this a lot of time. This is why the timing is amazing, because we already knew before we began that with this community, we don't really have to have a good strategy about how to launch the token. We don't actually, this is not for funding the project, right? This is for growth. So launching the project when the market is red is probably the single best thing that can happen to a project.
And when you think back 1 month or 1 year from now, and you're still holding on to your whatever given NXTT tokens, you're gonna see how essential this week was for you guys. Because if the market would have been much higher, you would have get like 1/4 or 1/5 of the NXTT tokens that you're eligible to get right now. And I think even though obviously in terms of marketing or PR, if you would say like, okay, $50 million came in and we just saw 3.5 and whatever, yeah, it would be a bigger hype. But doing this and reaching your soft cap on a real red market, I think it's more amazing. And those who participated will see the real value in it, because they will be in it 5 times more. And that 5 times more, just multiply by the X's. And that is the value that you guys are having right now that you wouldn't be having if these numbers would have been higher.
Yeah.
Okay,
so we just got some news.
And the soft cap is
we've
here.
got the soft cap.
Everybody, give a high five for the soft cap. Way to go. Yeah.
As long as Matic doesn't go down within the next 17 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be finishing under 2 mil. Actually, that would be the best for NXTT, by the way, because then it could be going upwards for the market. So that's what I don't really, that's what I've never seen before in mainstream economy. Because here, whatever situation you navigate yourself into, you find possibilities, even if you have a blocker or a red flag. That's basically an opportunity for a better decision, or an opportunity for creating a solution and basically having a new product or a new service on the market, which is amazing. And this is why I can't really wait for starting up with the Launchpad, with that business development layer, with bringing in all of those partners.
I can finally go back to building economic models instead of preparing a token launch.
Oh no, you're gonna be preparing plenty of token launches. Oh no, we're not gonna be drinking yet. Thank you. Look, it's already alcohol time. Yes.
We asked ourselves yesterday, but then we actually made ourselves a promise that we're not going to be drinking on camera.
Or doing anything else. Yeah. Okay. Let's see the numbers again.
Let's see the numbers again.
1312. I think that's
1312.
I'm gonna give that to you.
Yeah.
So we're 13,000 above. No. We are 19,000 above. Okay, Matic moved.
I think it was actually you guys. You moved Matic.
Yeah. Like, wow. Matic, go up, Matic. Yeah, so it's
impeccable timing, I
162. Yes, actually, I wouldn't really want to see that move too high.
No.
By the way.
No, definitely not.
But this price, if I would be able to just hit the stop button, I would do it right away, right now, because I'm just totally satisfied with it. Totally perfect. 18K plus to the soft cap. It's like, it's like written in the book.
Yeah.
So we have to remember these when we write that book.
Before we keep talking, we have the other Gabor still with us on the line. Gabor, are you with us?
Yeah, for sure. I'm just listening, you guys. You're basically answering all my questions. So
brilliant.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about reaching the soft cap?
I'm pretty happy. So I think it's really amazing. So cool.
Is this
it's
what
a good
you
start,
expected in this market?
I think so. Yeah, and what you have said, that is the best timing. So it's better to open this project in a bear market or a bearish market.
Yeah.
Rather than in a all-time highs. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but Thomas just came to me and asked, because we had an extra security layer that if any kind of chain congestion would have been occurring, or any type of server or whatever problem, or the claim button would have gone missing again, which I still don't understand, even though after the brief explanation of IT, why it happened and why it could happen again.
Kind of understand
but I just don't want to believe it. Let's say it that way. We had this special button that we could have pushed, and decided to postpone the end of the sale for another half an hour, or for another 2 hours, or whatever time we wanted to do, so that those people who were waiting for the last seconds, and I know how crypto is. I know from my own experience that yeah, and you only have 2 or 5 minutes for a project, and then you hop on to the other one, etc. No matter how interesting, and that is why we exactly are very, very grateful and thankful for you guys. Like, I see 218 people online, and you're with us. 219. That is just cool. So regarding back to that question, I was just asked if we want to postpone the end of the sale, we want to wait for any other reason, and then we see that there were no problems. We've reached the soft cap, so I think with our daily announcements and live streams and AMAs, we gave you every information possible. Of course, we will learn from our mistakes in terms of communication and in terms of strategical, for instance, not doing this whole thing with USDT. And why we did with Medic. Don't answer. They told me that I decided this. I don't remember that, but okay, let's stick with that. Then it was a bad decision. And I decided this time that we don't have to push that button. So the pre-sale will be ending in 11 minutes. 11 minutes. And let's refresh the numbers.
Yeah,
now.
Let's look at it.
And if Gabor, you want to say anything, feel free to interrupt, discuss. Novix, are we going? Oh, actually, Novix, come here. Come here. I know he doesn't really want to be on, but you know, he's the guy. He's the guy who is arranging everything with the community. We can be very, very thankful for him. He's been with us from the very beginning. He took like more than 5 to 6 weeks to kind of pray me to Discord. Yeah. Thank you very much for that. It took my time away and my life away, by the way. And yeah, I mean, he's arranging the mods, all the mods. So just wave one more for them.
Hello, guys.
Yes. Did you commit?
Of course.
Oh, you committed. Okay,
Thursday.
cool. All right. So I don't have
Did
to
you
go
commit?
Okay. So that was Noix. So now you guys have seen him, 225 people, probably active people from the Discord who are here. Let's see. Tommy is here. Hi there, Tommy. I've talked a lot with you. Definitely a very active community member. Oracle here. Oh, hi there, Frederick. It's been a lot since we talked last time. Marco is the others. What? Okay.
The other guys just told us that we're actually $40,000 above the soft cap. So
yes, but it's a little bit tricky because it's another medic jump. It's another medic jump. But still, I see that that commitments are still coming in. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch.
Who is joining us?
Niklas Berg. Who's Niklas?
Nolis.
Nolis.
Yeah,
okay, let Nolis in.
Hello.
Hey, Nolis.
Hey,
Niklas, cool to
How
see
you
you.
doing?
Oh, you have a fine background.
Love it.
yeah.
Next Earth, everywhere. That's fantastic. Actually, I have to tell you that I have the exact same background on my laptop, which I received from Niklas, and he also put my name there with the neon lights. I kind of dig that.
And that's your brand, not the fashion store.
So, how you doing? What do you see? What are your experiences? What were your expectations? How do you feel about the whole token launch? Or if you want to just say anything about next Earth, feel free to do it. It's your time now.
Oh, where to begin? I mean, back in this summer, I was pretty much a noob to the crypto world, and I tried a few different coins, but I really didn't know what I was doing, and I lost some, and then I don't know, I stumbled on Next Earth. I can't even remember how or what link I pushed.
You were pretty early. I think you were joining through the push of Novix himself, because he was like hunting on Discord like a vampire. I remember that time, and it was very effective. And some of the best guys who still with us came from that hunt. I remember that clearly.
Yeah, and Next Earth has been really good for me as a portal into the crypto world. I think it's crazy Wild West out there
It is
Definitely.
It is the Wild West, yeah.
But Next Earth has been is sort of like a little safe haven in crypto world, where you can, it's people are nice and everything.
Especially the community. Honestly, I've heard from everybody, and I can see it on our own experience, that the Nexters community is just insanely quality, and the guys are just amazing.
Yeah.
And
the quality of the questions
and honestly, we have to get used to, when we are going to be more spread out, the brand is going to be more known, a little bit, well, different type of community members are also going to be joining us. So it is very essential that the old community members who've been us for a long time and from the beginning, and they know our values and our narratives, that you guys who are here, you give that quality narrative to the new people. And I think that is a very, very essential part in keeping this quality. Even though we are going to be scaling up in terms of numbers, it's going to be a little bit different, but we'll try to keep this type of family feeling.
And also what's really important, and this is why it's amazing, Nicholas, that you're here, is that there was, I think, a AAA, a company did the research on the cryptocurrency world, and there are 300 million crypto users right now. But
300 million.
300
That's
million,
nice.
yeah. With the metaverse push, which is literally the first real world use case of Web 3.0, I am actually personally expecting at least the next 700 million within the next 2 to 3 years. That's
actually, they are expecting that in 2022. Actually, that's what Guy from Coin Bureau said, and I pretty much love his content. So.
But here's the thing: these people, like 700 million people, are gonna be just like you or myself or you, Gabor. They have no idea what cryptocurrency is right now, right?
Definitely.
Those people are gonna be the majority of this community and any community in a couple years from now.
And you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that we are not aiming for that 300 million or for that 700 million.
Absolutely.
We're aiming for the 3 billion Facebook users.
Exactly. And
well, I don't want to say that one-on-one, but let's say we're aiming for that, let's say 4 or 4.5 billion internet users. And that's better.
And this
I don't want Facebook.
This is why what Nicholas just said is really important. He said that Next Earth has become a safe haven as a new crypto user. This is incredibly important because the user experience of cryptocurrency is shit.
Well, actually, I have to admit that I also felt this sometimes when I use Next Earth.
Yeah.
But that's because the tech is just so early and the development is just so rushed. Time to the market, the whole strategy is. But our goal and our vision is to become a crypto gateway.
Exactly.
And not just for crypto users, but definitely for mainstream users. And I mean, what better platform to imagine than the surface of the planet? And everybody is familiar with it. It's a friendly thing. You can gamify the whole ecosystem that's in the mainstream economy and leverage it up as high as possible.
And we are within the last 3 minutes.
Oh, last 3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, well, I have so many ideas are sort of exploding in my head. I just joined another project recently where they have VR. The NFT is like a VR space. And first they released the jungle area, sort of, and where you can show off your other NFTs inside that space. And so, I want to start connecting those things into Next Earth, if you know what I mean.
You will get plenty of opportunities to even start your own business. I mean, we already worked together at a few points, and I really think that we will be focusing on the community a lot. And that is how we created our tokenomics, so that we will be able to also help and fund community-based projects. So just hang in there and come with the ideas and talk with the others. I've also seen plenty of stuff. For instance, who was the one Noix with the watches? Do we know his name?
Yeah, we just had someone reaching out to us.
Yeah, someone reaching out. He's like
It was literally an hour ago or 2 hours ago.
yeah, he's basically his hand manufacturing watches. And Meta Suite.
Yes.
Okay, so he just offered us like 20 watches that are Next Earth branded, and we're just thinking of doing some kind of airdrops or marketing activity or some kind of quests that we will be introducing to the economy itself later on too, for all of these kind of ideas or businesses or stuff like that. But have we reached that last minute? Okay, Niklas,
Yes.
we will be keep going on. Medic, what's the time? Just leave the timer on your laptop, and then we're gonna see that. Oh, 22 seconds.
Are
Okay.
we gonna count back from 10?
Wait, I'm just interested. Anybody's still gonna come, but
Are we gonna count back from 10? Because
Definitely
we've
we're
got to
gonna-
start it now.
10,
10,
9,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it!
We did it, guys.
Congrats, guys.
I don't know how that. Okay, what's happening?
I actually
Okay,
had
we had
an
an
alarm
alarm.
going off. Yeah.
I saw somebody smoked one and the other went off.
All right, guys. So
Okay,
we
we're
have
cool.
reached the soft cap, and actually we have gone beyond it a bit. Thank you so much for this experience. I think this was a blast, and now we're going to start claiming. And so you can go onto the launchpad. Now, to be precise, DEX trading is going to start on Uniswap.
What I see is that in the last minute there were 2, 4, 6, 7 people committed in the last minute. Guys, I really have to admit that's quite narrow at the end. That was quite on the line. And what I see already is that in the last minute, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 people wanted to commit, but ran out of time. Come on, guys, what could we have done? So,
I think
this was
warned
a
you.
four
We
day
warned
long.
you.
This was a 4 day long set. Obviously, originally it was 5 days. But okay, somebody from the IT is running. That's never a good
That's
sign.
never a good sign, people running around from IT. But anyway, this is what we've warned you guys about. Like, don't leave it for the last minute, because you might run out of time. And I'm really sorry for those 11 people. You guys gotta wait for us to launch on Uniswap, which is gonna happen in the next 2 hours. So
Actually, we're already talking about 23 people.
23 people. Okay, guys,
Who
please
couldn't make
stop
it.
sending us money. We can't take it anymore.
No, we don't need it. We don't need it.
We don't need it.
It wasn't for that. It was for you to get the cheap tokens, and you had 4 days for it. Okay, so
Can you imagine all the cuss words?
And the thing that I'm thinking of is like circumstances where people are like, they just forgot. That's fine, but then there might be some people who are like, I need to get home from work in order to be able to do this, or they were just traveling and cutting back home, and they're like, I'm gonna make it, and then they didn't. But then again, DEX trading starts pretty soon. So
yes, in 2 hours time,
2 hours time.
NXTT token trading is going to be starting with NXTT Medic pair on the Uniswap exchange, and it's going to be starting on the Polygon layer of the Uniswap decentralized exchange. So you will be able to purchase directly from your wallet in a non-custodial way without any KYC, and that is very important for those countries' citizens, residents who haven't been able to participate in the IDO. Once again, really sorry for you guys. I really feel your pain. We wanted to do everything, but it's just, I mean, we are doing a business. We are doing a long-term platform. Lawyers, they tie our hands too, and that is in the interest of everybody who has ever attended any type of activity in the platform or wants to be part of the platform. Safety is first, no matter what we feel inside here.
Yeah,
right. So you guys have the opportunity to purchase in 2 hours NXTT tokens and be happy as all the others who already have. Probably these guys are also going to be purchasing a lot of tokens because it was still a limited thing per person. We've seen plenty of $10,000 high commitments. I know a few person who asked personally why we wanted to go against whales, and they wanted to put in so much more than 10,000. And everybody cannot be pleased all the time 24/7. We are trying to do our best. We are trying to do the best, the most fair and most effective way. That's from the platform perspective, that's from the community perspective, and that's from the future, from the strategy, from everybody's perspective. So this is what we are able to do. Do we have any numbers regarding the participants? Because what I know is that our website just kind of malfunctioned at that point, showing the participants. Because
I'm just about to look at them, and what I'm doing is I'm actually claiming my tokens now. I just added NXTT to my MetaMask. I think you can actually go on to the Launchpad website and you will see what to do. And there is the claim tokens button now, which I'm just gonna push.
And is it gonna work?
I'm hoping so. There you go. I can confirm the MetaMask transaction in progress, and successful claim.
Successful. How much tokens do you have?
Let's see, not a lot actually.
Oh, too bad. That's oh, you have to the NXTTs. No more claimable tokens for you.
So 1,313,000 and
no, 1 million.
1,313,426.180.
Congratulations!
Thank you so much.
Congratulations for that one. Okay, but
so it's working.
Do we know how many participants we have? And it arrived to the wallet. Show it to the guys.
Okay,
it's there.
So it is on my MetaMask account.
Yeah.
NXTT token is live, transferable, and whatnot. So let's look at what kind of stats we have. I just got a message from one of our colleagues that we have 1,300 visitors on the Launchpad site right now.
At once.
That's crazy. Concurrently. Guys, do we know how many tokens have been claimed already?
Any info?
150 users.
150
no, how many tokens have been claimed?
Cool. Okay, I see.
In a minute.
Yeah,
crazy.
We're waiting for the stats.
Crazy.
And one of the first 150 users who got their NXTT, and you're not.
I'm not. Yeah, I was focusing on different things. The other one, I don't know how many people really attended the whole thing, because I only see the number of transactions, which are 4,428, but because one was allowed to commit twice or unlimited times. 3,085, and is that the correct number? Because IT told me that the feed had some kind of problem. I know it's minimum. Thanks, David. There is another David in the company. He was just a huge help to me. Okay, so we still don't know how many participants.
Roughly around 3,000.
Roughly around 3,000, yeah. Which is actually pretty amazing, but on the other hand, very interesting too, because we had more than 6,000 KYC processes verified and completed.
Yeah, actually.
So we don't really know what happened to those guys, because if you do the
Almost
KYC,
7,000
you do that on
people got
purpose. You
verified.
don't just sell your identity to a outside KYC company just for fun. Probably we heard some of the people thought that they needed KYC for the Uniswap trading. Guys, you don't need any KYC for the Uniswap trading. That's the whole point of decentralized exchanges, that they are truly decentralized. And that is why...
And that's why we said that even though some of you guys weren't able to participate in the pre-sale, you're able to buy NXTT on Uniswap.
Yep.
Because that's a different story. We don't have any control over that.
And another thing I wanted to kind of just slightly touch is that obviously I know that you received a bunch of tokens right now, but and this is again not the financial advice part. I'm not trying to influence you guys or anything regarding that, but you should really be waiting for the news that are going to be rolling out in the upcoming days and weeks. Because they will be enlightening the next Earth ecosystem from a totally different perspective that you guys even see today. And this is just an info I wanted to tell you so that you don't really run into too much profit taking. Obviously, it's everybody's own decision. If the price goes high, take your profit. If it goes low, just purchase it back. This is the typical yield farming, this is the typical farming in terms of trading. If you are not a professional, if you are not experienced in it, don't trade. Either sell it if you're in profit and you are satisfied, or just hodl it and don't risk your own entry points. You guys are pretty unique because hopefully there will be no other possibility to have such good entry points in this token. So again, no predictions, no advices. This is just what's inside my head. As I can say, a pretty experienced and professional trader. I've been trading on the stock exchange since I'm 11 years old. I've been a broker too and stuff like that. So I'm kind of pretty much into it. That is why I'm not doing anything, so that I don't get addicted to the whole market, because crypto makes you totally addicted.
Absolutely,
that's for sure.
Worse than heroin.
So guys, hodl and enjoy.
You have only seen the tip of the iceberg, less than 1% of what we have on our roadmap and what we've been working on behind the curtains. And I'm actually more than excited. I'm stoked for us to be able to start telling you guys about all the things that we've been working on from next week.
I know you were stoked because you almost said too much yesterday.
I already said sorry.
Yeah,
Come on.
That's not a problem. I mean, I've seen that the community had a cool reaction. They loved the thing, so that was quite okay from my side. You didn't say any brands, and that is the main
I was this
thing.
close, though.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I just want to tell you that please stop sending money to the smart contract. In the last 10 minutes, we had more than 200
Are you sure?
Unsuccessful transaction attempts.
You
Please.
sure that's not the withdrawal that we see there? Because if there are 200 people in that 10 or 20 minutes,
there are 200 people. Yeah, there are 200 people.
Guys, come on.
It might be not from 200 people. It might be from
I hope
less,
we didn't
but...
mess up something with the communication, but I mean, it was clearly said everywhere. And obviously, you could have thought that you have time until the token launch, maybe. And for 2 hours, people would have been steadily buying. So we could have easily reached our hard cap based on these.
Okay, so the last user count, 3,211 users have committed to buying NXTT.
3, 2, 1, 1. Yes.
So basically, we're looking at a bit less than 10%. Around 7 to 8% of our total landowners.
Yeah, where are the others? Guys,
some of them weren't eligible because of KYC.
Yeah, okay, we know that part. And I know that a huge part of US is there. I know from the evening activity, usually from the smart contract. But still, I mean, it's like, if we say that it's, let's say, US, Turkey, China, those countries who are excluded. I know some of the Iranians wrote, they can't be more than half. I mean,
I'm pretty sure that's
who knows? US could be huge, basically, But and Turkey is actually quite huge. Maybe I think Turks are the most on the platform or something like that. Guys, can we get info on
Distribution
based of
from
nationality?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, we're live. Just kind of help us here. You know, help, please. Okay. So yes, but still, I mean, if we're calculating with half, that's still like, let's say 15 to 18,000 owners, and this is 3,000. I mean, everybody's first question was like, when token, right? I mean, there was a meme about that. Everybody was asking about that.
Yeah.
Here token. It's here.
Now.
So,
it's
yeah.
Now.
And now, I mean, it's the past 4 days past, so now you can able to get it on Uniswap and fly on it. Obviously, and this is again no advice, but what I've seen, and I've seen plenty of launches in the crypto space. We did everything against bots, so that we don't have sniper bots hunting down the cheap tokens and then throwing it back on like 20 and 50 X's to the people who are running after the price from FOMO. So hopefully there will be no problem in it. You know crypto, you know how crypto is. Don't give your seed phrase to anyone, etc., etc. The team is not going to DM you. These are the main regulations, right?
Yeah.
These are the main rules. You have to
Rules
play
of the
by
game.
these rules because this is the Wild West. And the Wild West is also there to take your money. So be careful with this. Be careful with scammers. Obviously, our market makers said that there is going to be 3 or 4 different NXTT contracts on Uniswap. Because scammers just copy it and they you will need to see the liquidity if it's cool. You have to go through the official site,
That's
not
really
on any
important.
social links. Don't get yourself fooled. Don't let yourself fooled. All right?
We need to say that again. Only use information from the
From
official source, because there are scammers out there who want to scam you out of your money.
Yes.
I think what we should do probably now, let me just summarize what's going to happen now, because I've been following the questions while
Okay.
you were
Yeah.
talking.
Go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
there are
go
a lot
ahead.
of questions
course.
about what's going to happen now, and then we can wrap up probably.
Yeah.
So the token pre-sale has ended. We have reached the soft cap. We are grateful and thank you so much. What's going to happen now is you can already go on the website, go on the Launchpad website, and if you have a KYC process finalized and approved, you can already claim your tokens. There are tutorials on how you can add NXTT to your MetaMask wallet or Trust wallet. If you can't find any tutorials, just open a ticket. Our team is here to help you. We're going to put out personalized and customized tutorials for every single wallet provider out there, and you can claim your NXTT and any surplus Matic that you've committed. What's going to happen is that you're going to have 30 days to do this until the 27th of February. If somebody does not claim their tokens before the 27th of February, that's going to go into the unclaimed pool. And whatever is in the unclaimed pool is going to get airdropped after the 27th of February. So within the next 2 hours, by 4 p.m. Sorry, I just blanked a bit, I think.
Yeah, no problem. I just looked if I can help you out today.
Yeah, I just blanked a bit. At 4 p.m., Uniswap trading starts. That's when liquidity providing starts happening. That's when everything goes live. So I've seen a couple people trying to trade on Uniswap right now. You can't until 4 p.m. Just please bear with us. we're really trying to be as
if you
fast
can
as
if you can
possible.
send us the link, please. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if you can, that's probably a scam.
Then you're scammed. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry
You won't
about
be
that.
able to sell it.
So yeah,
Regarding selfie and buy fee, we already mentioned that
yeah, there were a few
times.
questions about that.
We are saying it again. So we are going to have a 4% buy fee and an 8% sell fee at the very beginning. We'll see how long that will have to be kept in, so that we kind of lower the volatility and take rid of sniper bots and these kind of scripts that hackers just basically send on and drain your liquidity. when we see that there is more liquidity, more users entering the market, and it's harder to basically kind of FOMO in people and kind of scam them, then we are going to be continuously lowering these numbers in the upcoming days. So the reason for sell and buy fees is this, not because we want to monetize on this, although you can ask yourself, and I'm pretty sure some of the guys ask, like, what's going to happen to those fees? Because that is income basically for Nexters, and we are going to be distributing these about the same structure as we distributed the tokenomics. Basically, one extra thing that we added that we are going to be also distributing to charity, probably 0.5% or something like that. But that's going to be put out to the website, and if you guys are asked, I mean, we're gonna just collect these infos. I just wanted to add the sell and buy.
Perfect. Okay, guys, I think that's a wrap. This has been, I think, one of the most exciting last 80 minutes.
Oh, I have plenty of things I would like to say still, but I know we have to go and we have to work, we have to set up the stuff and stuff like that. But first of all, regarding the trading, if anything happens, runs up too high, whatever, don't FOMO too hard, right, guys? Again, this is no advice, nothing like that, but be careful, not run around, do your own due diligence, look at other starting tokens, how they went and stuff like that. Be calm, okay? Because there is still time. Everybody who's joining, even though they weren't being able to be part of the pre-sale or they missed the pre-sale for any reason, it's still the first minutes, first hours, first days, first weeks. You're gonna see the news coming out, and you're gonna realize how early we are in the beginning of all of this. And one thing I have to show you, because I didn't talk about that, but you can see that I'm not in a normal shirt. It's because I wanted to have this one for the trading.
You motherfucker.
Yes, because I think Costello just wrote underneath one of the memes, the pew pew pew. So I instantly realized that this is something I have to wear today. Actually, this is the shirt I wore on the day of the launch, originally on the 17th of August. Hopefully this one will be much easier in terms of IT.
Yeah, don't count on it.
But you never know. And one other thing is that even though today we are celebrating, tomorrow I'm going to a funeral, and it's my granddad's funeral. So I want to dedicate this success to him. I'm pretty sure that he will be pretty proud. And now we are only 3 generations in the family, and it was quite of a blessing that we were able to be 4 generations at a time for 2 years. But I mean, he was 85, so it was an obvious thing. It always hurts and stuff like that. But I would dedicate this to him. So
that's nice.
Yeah, to the family, to the community, and to everybody else. We just feel blessed that we can be here and just fucking enjoy it, man.
Yeah,
cool.
History is in the making.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, guys. Niklas, Gabor, next time probably we will have an agenda so you can talk some more. You can see that next to 2 of us. Really I mean, it just happens. But thank you very much, guys, for joining us.
Thanks for the opportunity. Congrats, guys.
We're gonna be doing these announcements, these live streams, roundtable talks with business partners, with co-workers, with community members, stuff like that. We realize that we just really enjoy doing this. So
we just love to talk.
Yeah, we just love to talk.
We're willing to talk in front of anybody as long as there is an audience.
Yeah. So Gabor, thanks for joining. Niklas, thanks for joining.
Thanks.
Thank you, guys.
Not just here, all Nexters, and all the 230 people who are still here. Guys, you're amazing, and let's crush it.
See you in the next Earth.
See you in the next Earth.
Bye-bye.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye.